Methamphetamine is a type of stimulant drug that acts on the central nervous system, which can give the user a strong stimulant effect, increase energy, and induce feelings of euphoria. Methamphetamine was synthesized in Germany in 1937 and commercially released in 1938. It became a popular stimulant for tired night workers and a recreational drug for young people until the mid-1940s. During World War II, methamphetamine was abused by armed forces when distributed by some commanding officers to prevent or reduce fatigue among the troops. In the book titled Blitzkrieg, it was found that many people in the Nazi regime used the drug regularly, from Wehrmacht soldiers to Hitler himself. The use of methamphetamine, also known as crystal meth, was widespread. The pill form of the drug, named Pervitin, was developed by the pharmaceutical company Temmler, based in Berlin. Temmlerwerk began selling methamphetamine under the brand name Pervitin in the winter of 1937. The tablets were highly popular and could be bought without a prescription at pharmacies. Even a person could buy chocolate squares laced with methamphetamine. The drug was distributed in millions to Wehrmacht troops before the successful invasion of France in 1940. Although social drug use was considered a sign of personal weakness and a symbol of moral decline for a nation, after losing World War I, methamphetamine became a notable exception. While other drugs were banned or not recommended, methamphetamine was valued as a magical product. These small pills provided energy and increased confidence. Methamphetamine played a crucial role in the Third Reich's obsession with physical and mental superiority. By using Pervitin, Wehrmacht soldiers could stay awake for days and cover long distances without rest. With the use of the drug, Churchill was even surprised that the effect of Pervitin could make German tank and artillery drivers travel day and night without stopping and wipe out the Allied defenses. At that time, high-level military physiologist Otto Rank saw it as a magical drug that could keep tired pilots alert and the entire army joyful. It was considered an ideal war drug. In September 1939, Rank tested the drug on students who suddenly achieved impressive productivity despite lack of sleep. Since then, the Wehrmacht distributed millions of these tablets to frontline soldiers. In April 1940, a stimulant decree was issued, sending over 35 million Pervitin and Isofan tablets to the front lines. By using these drugs, they were able to support the Nazi blitzkrieg invasion of France through the Ardennes. It should be noted that the Germans were not alone in their use of performance-enhancing drugs during World War II. Allied soldiers were also known to use amphetamines, in the form of benzodrine, to overcome battle fatigue. Wehrmacht medical officers administered Pervitin to the soldiers of the 3rd Tank Division during the occupation of Czechoslovakia in 1938. However, the invasion of Poland in September 1939 became the first military test of the drug. Germany conquered Poland in October, killing 100,000 Polish soldiers in the process. This invasion brought a new type of warfare called blitzkrieg or lightning war. The emphasis in this war was on speed and surprise. The weakness in blitzkrieg strategy itself was the soldiers who could experience fatigue and needed rest. They required regular rest and sleep, which of course, slowed down military progress. And this is where Pervitin played a crucial role in the blitzkrieg attacks. It could be said that blitzkrieg was based on methamphetamine. Young soldiers even sent letters home via the Army Postal Service, requesting their families to send more Pervitin. Some of the members of the Nazi regime who used methamphetamine include Ernst Udet, a colonel general of the Luftwaffe, and Hermann Göring, who got his nickname Amoin for using morphine. In late 1939 and early 1940, Leo Conny, the Reich Health leader, and others, warned of the risks of Pervitin, so the drug could only be obtained with a doctor's prescription. However, these warnings were largely ignored, and the new regulations were widely disregarded. The use of the drug continued to grow. At the Temlawerk factory, production sped up, printing as many as 833,000 tablets per day. The drug was even distributed to pilots and tank crews, in the form of chocolate bars known as Fliegerskokolade, or flying chocolate, and Panzerskokolade, or tank chocolate. Amid growing concerns about the addictive potential and negative side effects of excessive use of the drug, the German military began reducing methamphetamine allocations in late 1940. Consumption declined sharply in 1941 and 1942, when the medical establishment officially recognized that were addictive. Some users reported negative side effects from the drug. Several officers, and the commander of the 12th Tank Division, were rushed to military hospitals, suffering from heart attacks, after taking Pervitin. A close doctor to Hitler, Dr. Theodor Morell, reportedly injected Hitler with various drugs almost daily, including amphetamines, barbiturates, and opiates. Despite Hitler may not have used Pervitin, Morell's personal records show that he administered around 800 injections to Hitler over the years, including the most frequent dose of Eucodal, the German brand name for oxycodone, a synthetic opiate. In wartime, when things were getting bad for the Axis power, Morell reportedly administered the first dose of Eucodal to Hitler, before an important meeting with Italian leader, Benito Mussolini, in July 1943. In the spring of 1945, shortly before Hitler committed suicide in a Berlin bunker with his new wife, Eva Braun, it was rumored that the Führer might be suffering from cocaine, as Morell had difficulty finding medication in the devastated city.